Como ça va, everybody? It's me again. I'm just doing a little bushwhacking here to try and get to a nice spot so I could see the view. Today, I'm in the Kisatchie National Forest, in the Kisatchie Hills Wilderness. I woke up this morning, packed my backpack with the intention of hiking along Wild Azalea Trail. But then my buddies hollered at me and said they was coming over here. So I came with them. So we're doing a little overnight backpacking. Let me show y'all where we're at before it gets too dark. It's a pretty good campsite. It's off of a small trail called Turpentine. Kind of out the way. And my partner's down there didn't want to be part of the video, so I had to come way over here. This area here that we camping at is open and clear. There's not too many big trees at all, so it makes it really safe. You see a lot of trees like that that are dead. Don't camp right there. This area is dangerous. The canopy right now, just because of conditions of the forest, there's a lot of trees falling down everywhere from having storm damage and rot. And they'll go down. They'll go down. Them trees don't care about falling. Tell you that for sure. There's only one dead tree near where we camping though, and it's not close enough to my tent to do any harm. So I feel pretty confident. So that's what I'm doing. Back in the woods. This time it's not a state park or nothing. This is a real wilderness. No development at all. Maybe we'll see some wildlife. Saw a lot of deer tracks on the way in here. And there's also bears, hogs, coyotes, lots of birds, rabbits, mice, scorpions. That's a fun one. Tarantulas. It's another fun one. And it's mostly pine trees right here where we at right now. As far as the flora goes, this is a transitional ecosystem in between grassy hill country, sandstony, and pine forest and hardwood forest. So it's fairly dry. And kind of open, just nice. It's nice to see. You still got some woods, you know. It's definitely the woods. Take a little look around. Clear skies tonight. Should be able to see lots and lots of stars. The moon is small, so that'll be nice. But this is one of the only places in Louisiana that you can find rocks. I'll try not to move them if I can help it though, because that's where the scorpions and the tarantulas live. So be wary. You could use them as benches and chairs, and you could use them as some tent stakes or help to keep your stakes in the ground if you need to. But just be careful where you put your little fingers. As far as tonight goes, we hiked 7 miles already. So I think we're just gonna hang out at camp and pass a good time with the fellas. As it gets colder and darker, it's gonna get down to about freezing tonight. So I'm gonna try and stay as warm as I can. This grass should make for a nice insulation underneath my tent floor. And you know, we got the usual setup here. Up with the X pad, the pillow, the quilt, 30 degree, of course. I could already see my breath. Can you see that? And I made a new sleeping pad cover. That helps to keep the body oils and stuff out of your pad, extends the life. Adds a few degrees R value if you need to seal up drafts in your sleeping bag or something. Anyways, soak up this little view here while I still can before it gets dark. And watch the stars. And then tomorrow we're gonna hike somewhere between 2 and 10 miles back to the car. Wilderness backpacking. My favorite. Anybody wondering if I come out here to the woods and cook all kind of fancy meals and stuff? The answer is no. Alright, what we got here is a surf and turf combo. It's a heavily processed meat next to some heavily processed tuna. And some heavily processed bread. That's that backpacker special right there. Bone apple tea suckers. Well, all cozy in my tent. You can see the condensation already starting. It's a big problem when it starts out warm and then it gets really cold. Look at this condensation. What you're looking at is the top of my tent. It's all wet. It's dripping. So, what you do is you bring a chamois. I don't know what time it is, but it's still below freezing. That all would be ice. I'm pretty cozy. It's quiet, and now I'm going back to bed. That's what it looks like in the daytime. Got the coffee going. Time to pack it up and start hiking pretty soon. Beautiful day.
You recording yet?
Yeah, it's recording.
Is it?
Saying goodbye to another campsite. I like this spot. I've been here a lot of times, and I'm gonna come back again. It's wide open spaces. It's nice and grassy. You could see and hear everything, but it was very quiet last night. I'm talking about not even a cricket. So, yeah, good spot. The grass serves as an excellent insulator under your tent. Excuse me, I'll fix my hat. keeps you a little bit extra warm to have that underneath there. Makes it soft too, like carpet. Anyways, we just packing it down here and we'll start hiking. We got about an 8-mile hike back to the car and then back home. What a beautiful day. Off we go. We didn't leave no traces or nothing, as usual. The fire that we made last night, we kept small. We always watched it. We used firewood that was already in the area, and we put it completely out before bed. Let's see. Trails that way. Now yesterday we hiked Backbone Trail from the northern trailhead to Turpentine, and Turpentine to here to this spot. Now we're going back the way we came. Beautiful weather. It's about 45 degrees, sunny, a light breeze, gorgeous day. I don't see a single cloud. Somewhere that way.
You trying to come up over there?
Yes. Do a little off-roading here. Oh. All right. That wasn't so bad. Here's the trail. If you go that way, it links you up with the rest of Turpentine. Take a right, go to the road. If you go this way, it links you back with the rest of Turpentine, going back towards Backbone. So much to see while you're hiking. Look at that pretty view.
The only problem,
You come wherever you want.
the problem, the sun comes up right there, so like you gotta be getting up early.
You can see far.
I think when we came last time, they had some like people with a kid. Trying to get some.
See if I can gracefully come down here like like a gazelle or something. There we go. Do do do. Do 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 do. There we go. Look at that. Pretty steep right there. That's a fun one to go up, especially at night. First time I did this trail was around midnight. Couldn't see nothing. Oh, you heard that squish? It's all part of the adventure. Expert level 1000 at keeping my toes dry, though. So if you were concerned that I may have cold and wet feet, worry not. Oh, it's mushy and gushy. Oh, oh, look at that. Backbone, we made it to the end of Turpentine. We gotta go that way. We could go that way too, but I think this way's the way we're supposed to go. Oh, water. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Alright, it's time to fill up the Sawyer. Yippee! Alright, so when you get your water, it's important to select it from moving, clear areas. Like, oh my god, I'm standing in more quicksand, but look at that. Whoa. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna sink. All right, water gathered. Oh no, my scoop. All right, that's that. Now I'm gonna sit down and filter it right on this bridge.
No, the Kisatchie Wilderness. You can definitely get lost out there because the trail's not well known. Like you really have to have a good map. How long was it?
All right. So, if you use a Sawyer squeeze filter, you know how this is going to work. And if you don't, you get all that air out of the bag. Tighten it on good, but not too tight. And then the method I use is just like that. Put the ball in between your feet. And let gravity do the rest. I squeeze a little bit, but not too hard. I don't want to bust the bag. And yeah, that's how you collect water in the wilderness. I'm fairly selective. I like to choose it from clear, flowing streams with not a lot of sign of animal activity. But I've never gotten sick using a Sawyer squeeze filter. The only thing you gotta do is make sure they don't freeze. Sometimes it takes a while, but that's okay. Water is very important. Alright, let's get creative here. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a way to do this without sinking. Look at this mess. Oh, look at that. Isn't that something special? What a beautiful day. We're starting to run out of trail here. Probably a mile or so to go before we're back to where we started. What a fun little hike. About 15 or so total miles, I would say. Beautiful weather I'm talking about. Pew! Couldn't get no better than that. So many dead trees. What happened to them all? There's more dead ones than alive ones. Whew. Well, that's a wrap. That's the end of this one, fellas and ladies, and all the rest of you. So, from the Kisatchie Hills Wilderness, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time. So long, suckers.